like BCI is something that personally interests me a lot, where we've been studying it, looking into it. For example, the whole idea of like, what if you don't need controls anymore? What if you don't need to type anymore? Instead, your input is your thoughts. Like you can literally command devices with your thoughts. And so we've been studying that because essentially there's like sublingual BCI where essentially when you can do this as an experiment, whether at home you're watching this or Andrew, think of saying something to me. Just think of it and see if you feel something in your mouth.
I do.
You feel like a tiny little twitch, right? Because like essentially your muscles still emit something. So there's like electronic frequency that an EMG could pick up, right? So for some of these devices that might go like underneath your mouth, right? And there's like a little sensor and that can pick up these electronic signals that your muscles spit out. It's an analogous and you could, communicate with the devices just using your thoughts. But there's, of course, there's training still happening, for example, making sure that right now, like one of the companies we're looking at, they have like a 50% accuracy rates, meaning half the words it doesn't interpret correctly, right? So there's training that needs to happen, but then there's also coach and style. Like, are people really willing to wear, there's this thing coming out of MIT called the alter ego, which was this huge thing that goes down the side of your face. Like, will people leave the house wearing that? It's the same thing as VR headsets. We do need to the coolness factor.